Well, this is a big win for home media, for streaming platforms everywhere, because at long last, we got a Disney Plus show officially getting a home media release. Now, before you say, well, didn't the Beatles documentary get a home media release? Yes, they did, but that was because of a technicality. I believe because it was a buyout from the Fox purchase, so they kind of had to do it. But since then, there has not been a single indication that any Disney Plus show was ever going to get any sort of home media release. It's been a question on everyone's mind for almost 4 years since the platform launched. Like, will any of these ever get a release? And finally, we have the answer. It is a yes. We are getting a bunch of them. Here's the very first one with Loki, the complete first season, now arrived only on Steelbooks. Hey everyone, Joe here from the Collection Companies, and welcome to our Marvel Studios Loki, the complete first season Steelbook unboxing. So normally whenever we do a Marvel Studio unboxing, it's usually we got the DVD, we'll compare some of the Blu-ray, standard 4K, any special editions, and of course the big Steelbook. Not in this instant, not at all. Disney has graciously offered us a little glimmer of hope that, you know, their Disney Plus catalog, you know, regardless of quality then, there, and now, that they will be receiving finally a physical media version for purchasers like me as a collector to finally own into our collection. However, it is only available via Steelbooks, which honestly for me, I have no complaints. I really, really don't. And considering how dope all of these cover arts are from Loki, WandaVision, Mando, which we'll talk about more of those ones down the road. But here today, starting off with Loki, which I'm like, again, to tie into the upcoming season 2 of the show, which is coming out very, very soon, or it's airing right now whenever this video is getting published. Here it is, Loki. It's finally here. I'm so happy. I'm a little giddy. I'm really, really giddy because, like, the life of me never expected that when I started the Steelbook collection almost 2 years ago, which is quite shocking for me to say, I literally thought, for the life of God, I would never have to even think about the Marvel Studios Disney Plus show. I thought, okay, it's just gonna be the movies. That's it. I double dip with the Mondo stuff, and that's basically it. And now it's here. It's literally here. The first of hopefully many to come. I'm very excited. I'm very, very. I say very a lot at this point because, like, you know, and you could just have variants. Which I'm like, okay, that's a pretty dumb joke. I apologize. But yeah, so here it is, Loki, the complete first season, finally here, and off the bat, right now, I'm just gonna say this: Disney's home entertainment company, they freaking killed it. They blew this out of the park. This is by far, wow. Like, where was this intention? This TLC support literally many moons ago. Where was that? Where was that for, like, you know, Quantumania? Where was that during Thor, Doctor Strange? Like, you know, they've been very inconsistent. I've been very vocal about that. But these came out and I'm like, they're pristine, they're perfect, and we're going to get down to it. So going into just the main cover art alone before we even get a deep dive into the actual case itself, it looks freaking phenomenal. It looks beautiful. It's so vibrant. It's so artistic. The logo's a bit different though, and also this does confirm the complete first season, which has been a very much of a hot debated topic with all the Disney Plus shows from Marvel. Is that, well, is this a miniseries? Is this like a multi-season show? I mean, this was already confirmed to be a multi-season show since we first wrapped season 1 almost 2 years ago. So this still, you know, and then also WandaVision, which is coming out next time, to have the complete series, which is like, okay, definitively there is no season 2. There never will be season 2. That's it, done, finito, Phoenician, whatever other language I could say, Phoenician. That's basically it. But this cover art looks so damn beautiful. It really does. It's like so mosaic. It actually, fits the tone of this season of Loki. It really does. Just like how mysterious, how unknown this new aspect of the MCU is, and how, you know, this variant of Loki is going to guide us through that path. And again, I thought, first off, phenomenal, out of 10. Game changer for, not a game changer, I don't know why. I think I'm just praising this one enough, and I'll probably talk about whenever the Marvels comes out on Steelbook that, like, oh, that sucks. Like, okay, I hope it doesn't suck because I really can't take an L right now. Now, going into the Steelbook itself on a much closer look, so for the first time ever that I've noticed that the J card is actually backwards. So the movies would be up here, the J card would stop here, and you lift it up, and there you go. Not this one. This one is on the bottom, and also it's a bit different from other Steelbooks, is that this also includes concept art cards, which I'm like, interesting to say the least. I'm actually was a little bit curious about that when I first got it. And the back, you actually get some goodies. You get some good. I think I'm just used to like just not getting goodies whatsoever, mind you. These are bonus extras that are not seen on Disney Plus. Well, it's a little misleading because like the assembled making a Loki documentary is on Disney Plus. You can still watch it whenever you want. It's just the first three, which is designing the TVA set, the gag reel and deleted scenes, which includes the frog deleted scene. And then you have the official TVA orientation video with Miss Minutes, which honestly was one of the breakout characters throughout the entire series, played by Tara Song, so shout out to her. And then on the back, removing the J card, you get to see this phenomenal shot that honestly summarizes Loki season 1 in one picture. So you get Loki in his TVA outfit, sans the suit. You get to see Miss Minutes kind of like in a very ominous but kind of like chilling pose, to say the least. Like, she's not a threat, but she isn't someone that you should be messing with. One of the multiverse branches that we saw in the show itself, and then us being in the He Who Remains set in the finale of the show, which honestly is one of the very most shocking finales in Disney Plus history, which I know it's only been 4 years, but it still kind of counts. And inside, which we'll talk about these concept art cards a little bit later, a little sneak peek on that. On the inside, you get Tom Hiddleston's Loki in a fighting position. I believe this is from episode 6. And on the disc side of things, you get an orange tint to the disc, and these include Miss Minutes' face. This is just the face itself, and this is Miss Minutes in a pose. Each disc comes with 3 episodes. The first disc comes with the first 3 episodes, and then the second disc comes with the other 3 episodes. And I believe the bonus features are spread throughout, so you'll have to take a look and see which one is available to what. Now onto these concept art cards, which I'm going to geek out a lot for so freaking long. Now these concept art cards were a brand new thing because again, we're in a different space period with like, how do we advertise the Disney Plus stuff? Because it's new. It's like, how do we do it before? And Disney's like, you know what, let's put a little incentive to it. They gave us 3 very cool concept art cards from the show itself. This one being I want to say this is the big storm, the time storm we see in episode 4 with the other variants of Loki. Minor spoilers there, but you had 2 years to watch it, so it's on you. But it just looks phenomenal and just indicative like, how much, work these concept artists have to do to like, really set the mood for the show, help the actual team that's going to, actually put this to life, both the production side, the post-production side, to like give a cue to like, how are we going to imagine this in our brain when we're actually filming or designing the shots. Over here we have Alligator Loki with his little crown, little cute. You get to see classic Loki's foot there. Honestly, Crocodile Loki, Alligator Loki. I think it's Alligator Loki. I don't know. I'm confused. I'm not a native down there, so I really don't know. I'm just calling him Alligator Loki. I think that's the correct term. So cute. So like, this is one of the fun side where like the multiverse can just be a fun play on actors playing different characters, and that's just the fun of it. And just I'm pretty sure this isn't Tom Hiddleston, but still, it would be pretty fun to see. And over here, it's honestly like a really, really well done shot here, where it's the supermarket scene from episode 2. TVA agents rolling out. Tom Hiddleston in a different Loki outfit. I believe this is a variant of his original Loki gear or a different TVA outfit. And then you get to see Mobius, but I can tell this is not Owen Wilson. I believe they had a different actor in mind for the role. But it's just so cool. Like, again, like we knew how it looked in the final shots. So just imagining what they were like trying to get the mood like for, when they were designing this shot specifically. It was like, oh God, it's cool. I don't know how else is. Now, as always, listed on the sides are all the specs for the disc you're going to see before, the 4K version, the Blu-ray version, which I'll talk about the specifics on. Wait, there's a Blu-ray version? I'll get that momentarily. So as a sign of just, solidarity and trying to see, like, okay, does Loki look different on a disc? Because again, having just been exclusively on streaming for so long, and Georgia always constantly annoying me for like, well, you should check it out, at least see if there's a difference. And I will be honest, to say there is a bit of a difference between the version of the episodes that are on the disc themselves compared to the Disney Plus version. I do admit the disc version for the 4K does look a little bit brighter. It does look a little bit more rich in color, if that makes sense. It's only a tad bit of an improvement, like maybe like a point, not even a point, like maybe like a 5% difference, in my opinion. Does it really make the break the bank? Not my opinion. Like, I'm not really much of like a quality guy. I'm usually talking about the covers and such like that, but just to let you know, just to let you be apparent about that, as I always am. And of course, as I mentioned before, there's a Blu-ray. But as you can clearly see when we were looking at this, there is no Blu-ray disc. So both discs that are included in this Steelbook is only 2 4K discs. So how do you get the Blu-ray disc? Well, so they have a different version, a different SKU for this same product. It's the exact same cover, same exact J card. You get the same bonus features, the same concept card, except it's Blu-ray. It's a $5 difference. So if you do not have a 4K player, nor do you care about the 4K itself, you can purchase the Blu-ray Steelbook. It is only a $5 difference for all the retailers. So if you only care about getting the cover, not really much about watching the content, I would recommend getting the Blu-ray because, again, it's literally the same thing. It's, you know, you could be saving yourself $5 at the end of the road. For me, I got the 4K because, again, George is going to annoy me to death, so I just got the 4K for the heck of it. Again, it's only a $5 difference, so go nuts there. There really isn't much to say about that. But for me personally, and to go into like a brief review, because like this is not like a traditional unboxing, because like we don't got the DVDs, we don't got the Blu-rays, we don't got any of that. This being a traditional standalone Steelbook release is, again, a major win for streaming with physical media, as well as preservation of, you know, its content. Because a few months ago, at the time of this recording, there was a bit of a controversy that Disney Plus was doing in order to do tax write-outs. They were taking off very low-performing shows and movies off their platform that were all Disney Plus originals. So there was no physical media. They never were shown in theaters, never shown on broadcast TV. There was never an official way to try and get them before they got taken off the site legally. Of course, obviously, there's illegal websites, obviously, which I don't condone, but, you know, just letting you know, they are out there. If you really do care about Turner and Hooch, or I think the other one was Big Shot. I'm not sure. I'm not really sure what's on Disney Plus these days. I only come back from Marvel and Star Wars. So the point I'm trying to make is that this is such a big one that, you know, no matter what happens with the future Disney Plus, at least Loki, WandaVision, the first 2 Mando seasons will be available in some physical capacity for you to own forever. I'm very happy about that. I really, really am. I do kind of hope that this isn't just a response to the strike, which it kind of was, you know, that, you know, okay, well, eventually we're not going to have any new movies and TV shows to release physically. Let's just do the Disney Plus stuff and, like, you know, get our content out finally to the world, which, again, is it a cheap move? Yes. Are people still going to buy it? Absolutely. I was like, I'm buying all 4 of them. I don't care. It's probably going to be a rare occurrence. I have heard rumblings they are going to make more, but at least right now, take advantage of the 4 you got, and, you know, you vote for your wallet. You know, you want to keep making physical media. You want to keep owning these very beautiful pieces onto your wall, onto your shelves, however you display your collection. This is definitely a win. And I'm very happy to have this. And of course, I already pre-ordered the other ones, which we will get to in the future, mind you. But I'm very, very happy about this one. As for the show itself, it's been a long time since I've seen season 1 of Loki. I'm afraid I won't have time before season 2 comes out. But from what I do remember, and this is going to be a very much of a criticism, because this show kind of falls on the whole, like, on the ranking side. It's either the highest of the Disney Plus shows for Marvel, or it's on the lowest. And for me, it is the lowest. It's no offense to Tom Hiddleston. It's no offense to Loki as a character, as to the story. It's just, for me, I never fully, like, really got my teeth into the story. Again, it's not trying to be a malicious thing. I'm not trying to say the show sucked. It's just, for me, it was still good. It just didn't really, like, I was like, wow, every single week. Like, it wasn't really, you know, captivating me on that front, but they did do a lot of cool things. Tom Hiddleston returning as Loki, playing a new take on the character, was very nice. Seeing him expand with his own cast of character, expanding the MCU within the TVA, within the beginning concepts of the multiverse, and just all the cool elements they got to play here. They were all very cool. It's just, the end of the day, for me, the overall picture, it didn't really fully suit me as a fan, and that's just my opinion about it. So with that being said, on the home media side of it, at the end of the day, if you are a major MCU fan, you are a Steelbook collector, Marvel Studios fanatic, Loki fan, this is a must-buy guarantee for your collection. It definitely is going to exist as a very special piece of history for home media collectors, at least in this day and age. But yeah, let me know in the comments below. Have you picked up Loki the first season yet on Steelbook, 4K, or Blu-ray? Let me know in the comments below. Let's talk about it. I would love to talk to anyone about it. Remember, Loki season 2 premieres either right now or very soon, so stay tuned for that. Hopefully we'll get a season 2 Steelbook at some point in the future as well. It would be cool to see. Plus all the MCU shows as well. We will come back with WandaVision in December, so stay tuned for that. But again, thank you so much for watching. Please subscribe if you haven't yet. Like, share if you want to. Ring the bell and follow us on social media. But until we see each other again, thank you so much for watching. This has been Joe here from the Collection Compass. Stay safe out there. Be good to each other. And as always, peace out.